Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Mick Alphanine. It is Saturday, people. So this is going to be a little bit more of a fun show. I'm feeling relaxed today. This is from CryptoBasic.com. Apparently, AI has another prediction. Not that AI has been correct on anything, but it's quite entertaining, I will admit. This article is titled, Google Bard AI predicts when XRP can reclaim its $3.84 all-time high. It says, citing increasing adoption, novel use cases, and a potential resolution for the SEC lawsuit after multiple weeks of bearish performance. I say it's been consolidating pretty good, surviving pretty well, considering everything that we're up against. All types of liquidity drains, all types of attacks going on, massive amounts of FUD. I think things have been going okay. Just my humble opinion. It says, after multiple weeks of bearish performance, XRP has reclaimed the 50-cent price mark. Given that XRP's trading volume has stayed consistently above $500 million in months, the asset could be gearing up for a significant rally, as experts have projected. With what catalyst? I love it when people say that. I'm just like, what catalyst? Is there a partnership that's being actuated? Are they using XRP somewhere? I know they're still building and things like that. But is there a bull rally coming? Is there not a liquidity drain going on? What catalyst? But let's keep going. As the Crypto Basic reported, many prominent market analysts have argued that XRP's value cannot remain below $1. I agree with that. It's going to skyrocket, in my humble opinion, not financial advice. When the time is right, you have to have a reason, a cause why it's going to go up. You can't just say it's going to go up and it's going to pop off for no reason. This is not a meme coin. You can't pump this. You have to have something concrete to make this move. But let's keep going. It says, while they largely see XRP's new all-time high in double-digit value, an unusual master and price prediction has shared perspectives about XRP's path. A master? Isn't Google Bard still new-ish? New? It hasn't been out that long. How is it a master at prediction? What else has it predicted correctly? I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I don't know a lot about Google Bard. I'm more of a chat GPT guy myself. But let's read this little tidbit. It says, when, W-E-N, oh my word. You see that so much in comment section. When moon, when $3.84. It says, in particular, Google-powered AI service. I don't trust Google at all. They just, when I'm doing research, they show me articles. It just seems like they show me articles that they want to show me, not all the available articles. I have to search on other means to find other information. It's a little bit strange. So I have some trust issues with Google. But it says Google-powered AI service Google Bard has weighed in on XRP, reaching its previous all-time high of $3.84. It first underscored that accurate price prediction for digital assets remains a complex puzzle, given the market's volatility. Yeah, but people just want to have fun and hear what you're going to guess. It says, regardless, Google Bard cited that XRP could revisit its historic peak, possibly around 2025 or 2026. Additionally, it highlighted several factors that underpin the optimistic outlook. Okay, so it's saying possibly around 2025, 2026. Are you serious right now? By then, and maybe I'm wrong, I'm expecting to be in that next bull run already. I think the end of 2024, with MiCA legislation rolling out, Bitcoin ETFs on the horizon, XRP is the only asset that has legal regulatory clarity. I'm going to, in the US, I'm going to let David Schwartz tell you in one of the next chapters. I think we're playing way before then, and I think we could definitely run way above $3.84 with the big money that's coming in, that's waiting on the sideline, that's building, that's salivating, drooling at the mouth for XRP. Yeah, I think we could go way above there. Listen, whatever we did before that last bull run, and it was a beautiful bull run, by the way. I want to continue to emphasize that. It was a beautiful bull run. We made insane profits on all these other different assets, across the board. This time, I think it's going to be way bigger because the institutions stepped in. They're taking over. They're dominating. I don't think there's any question in that. So I think we could go way above $3.84, but that's just my humble opinion. You don't have to agree with me on that. It says, regardless, Google Bard cited that XRP could revisit its historic peak, possibly around 2025, 2026. Additionally, it highlighted several factors that underpin the optimistic outlook. Okay, wait. Did I scroll back up or am I? We used to say, am I tripping? am I tripping right now? Why did they say it twice? According to Google Bar, businesses and consumers increasing adoption of XRP will play a pivotal role in reclaiming $3.84. So that's what I was saying. It's more businesses, it's more banks that's going to play a role in that. You get what I'm saying? I don't know about, well, the consumers, the prime customers for XRP are banks, right? Right. So, yeah. So I agree with that 100%. But if they're involved, how do you say $3.84? If they're involved, there's no way. That's dirt cheap. It can't be dirt cheap. All right. So now let's move on here to another article. I actually got some good articles today. Like the articles I had the other day, I had a bunch of articles, but they just did not excite me at all. This article here is from the cryptobasic.com and it's from the esteemed, or it's about the esteemed David Schwartz. So it says Ripple CTO says XRP, Bitcoin are only digital assets with regulatory clarity. Yep. And I'm about to be the only victor. Watch this. Rock, paper, scissors right now. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And you know I won. Stop playing. You know I won. You know I won. Give me my respect. Respeto. It says here, you're goofing off. Stop playing around. Get serious. It's Saturday. Gotta have some fun on the weekend. It says, although Schwartz has previously commented on the ruling, he recently took out time to weigh in on the significance of the ruling for XRP. During his recent keynote address at the Apex event in Amsterdam, Schwartz said that other than Bitcoin, XRP is now the only digital asset with regulatory clarity in the United States. So I know there was a lot of debate over other cryptocurrencies, other assets that may have had digital assets that may have had regulatory clarity, but I guess David Schwartz is putting that to bed. It's only XRP. It says here, notably, the SEC has always stated that Bitcoin is out of its regulatory purview. The commission has made it known in statements issued by its chair, Gary Gensler. It says, per the SEC, Bitcoin, and oh my word, the SEC, they're on a self-destructive path. Have you been seeing what they're doing? They're going after Wall Street. Wall Street is like, whoa. What are you doing? You want to go to war? You want to go to war? We'll take you to war. We take you to war. Yeah, we're coming with everything. We'll take you to war. You want war? We'll take you to war. Wall Street's going to take them to war. Go ahead, Wall Street. The SEC, my word, you're making some insane enemies right now. Good. Let them take on all the battles that they can and collapse the SEC. Let's move on from that. I know that the United States is not going to do that because once they institute something, it just does not go away like a bad rash. It just keeps coming back. But yeah, this could set good precedents for across the board for industries standing up against the SEC as they are overreaching in every possible way, tyrannical overreach. This is per the SEC, Bitcoin is not a non-security. Yeah, and let Bitcoin play. They just keep on stuffing Bitcoin down because they know that Bitcoin could pop off that next bull run. And we all will play, baby. We will make that money. The money. We will get to that money like we did last time. Algorand exploding multiple times. Cello exploding multiple times. XLM had gone up. XRP had gone up. Batcoin had exploded. Polygon exploded. These are all coins we were covering. Polygon was exploding. They know we will play. And they don't want us to play, but we will play. So, I'm keeping an eye on Bitcoin. It says court gives XRP clarity while Gensler has openly stated that Bitcoin is out of the SEC's purview. Why do they keep reiterating the same thing? It says for Ripple, the SEC lawsuit has always been about getting clarity for XRP. That we know. It says it's worth noting that the SEC versus Ripple's legal battle has lasted nearly 3 years. Why do they always tell us the stuff we already know? Get to what Schwartz was saying. Is there anything else? Do you guys ever feel like that when you're reading articles? You ever feel like that? Like, let's get past the stuff. You're preaching to the choir. The stuff we already know. Per Schwartz, 2.5-year legal battle was a dark time for Ripple. Quote, that was an incredibly difficult 2.5 years. That was a little bit of a dark time for us, unquote, he said. Aside from the funds spent defending the case, multiple U.S.-based businesses, including MasterCard ended their partnership with Ripple, which everything that has ended should be coming back, in my humble opinion. We have the best technology. We are not cut off from anywhere in the world, while other systems are. They're rapidly being dethroned. They're rapidly being thrown out, and countries around the world are scrambling to look for alternatives to systems like Swift. We can play anywhere at any time. That's why one of the key reasons I believe we're going to dominate. That's why I believe a lot of the systems, as well as Swift, will be forced to utilize the new financial system, is because they have to. It's not about tech. They steal everything. That's what I was trying to say in another video yesterday. They steal everything anyway. They're going to hire people that know the same ins and outs of the technologies just like we can. But here's the difference. They will not have access in the future because they have been weaponized. We will play. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. So all of those different companies that left, theoretically, should be coming back. But we will see over time, right? We have some time. So now let's move on here to another article. This article is also from the cryptobasic.com. I think we got a lot of articles from the cryptobasic.com. They just put in the hardest work. I don't think any other website right now is outworking them, right? So now if this article ever loads up, we can get to it. All right. So this article is from the cryptobasic.com, and it is titled XRP Kickstarts Journey to Historic Rally. Top analyst posits 1,300% surge to $7. I love these articles. I love these predictions. I keep them in the back of my mind for when the bull run kicks off. Not for right now, not unless we have a massive, massive major announcement, major entity utilizing XRP right now. So, but I take in this information. There will be great information later. All this chart reading will come in handy, in my humble opinion. It says here, XRP has kickstarted a journey that could see it embark on a historic rally, according to notable crypto analyst, the one and only eGrag. I like this person. I do. They're super bullish. I love it. It says, who sets up an ultimate target of $7? It says here, eGrag's analysis examined XRP's movements on the monthly chart. He revealed, also to be fair, XRP is highly, highly suppressed, just like XLM and Silver. It says, he revealed that since the lows of June, XRP has been steadily advancing along its trajectory. And in his words, quote, the train has officially left the station and is on its way to Valhalla. I like how you're phrasing that. It says the analyst stresses that XRP could drop to 40 cents to 33-cent range. Don't make it too delicious for me. Don't. I feel like I have enough XRP. Don't do that, because I might have to jump in and gobble some up. But as of right now, I think I'm doing pretty good. Right. So notably, this range, let me make this clear. I never feel like there's enough XRP. Like you could have enough quant. There's not financial advice. That's not to make somebody go get some or not. I just speak for myself. That's it. Right. And I share my mind freely with you. I share my thoughts freely with you. It says here, notably, this range resides in a trend line, which eGrag dubs Rail A. As recently reported by the Crypto Basic, the analyst previously stressed that XRP could drop to these levels. Despite the possibility of such a drop, eGrag remains resolute, leveraging dollar cost averaging to stay composed. He is confident that XRP will ultimately break free from this range on its journey to new heights. I'm pretty sure of that as well. I think it's a little further into the future, when certain catalysts come to realization and actuation. And I think it's going to be solid. People are going to understand why. It's going to be big news. There will be no doubt in anyone's mind why the price is going up, and that will kick in a lot of FOMO. There's so many people that will come back. They sold all their XRP. At least that's what they told me. I feel like they will come back. These are big money individuals. A lot of companies will step in. Everybody's going to want a piece. But future times. It says eGrag sets his sights on specific price targets as XRP ascends. He identifies 80 cents and $1.30 as the next major hurdles when the asset breaks out of Rail A. He says conquering the 80-cent resistance is the first crucial step, with the second key resistance at $1.30. Okay, there's a lot more to that article. They have a section titled XRP at Rail B, and I'm going to leave it off right there. Let's move on to another article because the banks have been going absolutely insane. Be careful, folks. Be careful out there. You can do what you want, but old Alpha Name trying to look out for you. So it says here, this is from franknez.com, and it's titled, "A U.S. bank is now denying customers access to money." A U.S. bank is now denying customers access to money, according to several reports from users. What? You better never play around with my capital. Oh my word. They're insane. It says Green Dot Bank is now facing fraud allegations from various customers who have been locked out of their account from weeks to months. We've been hearing a lot about this type of activity for the last, maybe what about last year and a half. These various banks have been taking some very shady activities. You know, sometimes they're cutting people off because of crypto. This is what I've heard. Sometimes they're cutting people off because of their viewpoints. I don't know. This is what I'm saying. This is why the people are turning away from the legacy banking system. That system is in trouble. But let's keep going. Many customers are having difficulty receiving a direct response from the bank's customer service department, with many claiming to have been giving the runaround. It says here, quote, "It's been a month and I still haven't been able to get my money from Walmart Green Dot. You better go get a lawyer." It says, "I have asked for a replacement card 4 times. Haven't got a card yet. My rent is due for last month and this month." What? "I think they're trying to keep my money." Unquote, says Marzell Land. This is not advice. I don't know the actual particulars of what's going on, but I'm going to tell you right now, you might want to talk to some legal counsel. It says Green Dot Bank has been freezing multiple customer accounts, resulting in missed bills. That's insane. Or the usage of high interest credit cards to get by. Here's another quote from AZ. It says, "From AZ, have not gotten my money since Wednesday. I have a family and bills I have to pay. I know when they fix this problem, I'm getting my money and I'm gone like the wind. But where are you going to go? There's so many other banks doing things similar to this. Not exactly like this, but similar." It says, "This is not right. Just got done going through the redacted. Now this," unquote, says Bobby Rivera. Says, "What is being done about it? Nothing so far, though many of these reports have been submitted to the Better Business Bureau." Wow, they have a lot more here, folks. What is going on? There's something here. It says the U.S. Treasury Direct is now freezing customer accounts. The U.S. Treasury Direct is also freezing customer accounts, leaving users without access to their funds from weeks to months. What? What in the world is going on here? I just saw the first portion that we were reading. I got to verify this. I got to look this up and delve into this, folks, because this is getting nuts. Users can purchase securities directly from the U.S. Treasury with Treasury Direct. No, we know that. We know. We're familiar with Treasury Direct, but why haven't I heard about this? Is this legit? However, big financial institutions have access to Treasury Direct's auction house, which means they have priority over individual customers. Finance Strategist reports that securities purchased through Treasury Direct cannot be sold in the secondary market before they mature. Okay. Quote, "This lack of liquidity could be a disadvantage for investors who may need to access their investment capital before securities maturity. But Johnson's issue is a little different. Treasury Direct froze the account after a deposit from a settlement. But why? There has to be a reason, right? It says, quote, "My account has been frozen since April, right after I deposited $1,500 from a settlement. I mailed in the required form from my bank that was needed to unlock my account, and it is still locked." I don't know, folks. Things are looking a little bit spooky out here with this banking system. I'm telling you, they're going down. The world is tired of them. This is what I'm seeing. I can only report to you what I'm gathering from the data, from the information. You've been reading it along with me. You can look up any of these articles at any time. Here we go. Some more bank insanity. It's a wrap for them. Wrap them up, stick a fork in them. They're done, folks. We are going to be the new system, in my humble opinion. We'll see how it plays out, but that's how I feel at this point. It says, this is from the dailyhodl.com. It says, large bank abruptly closes accounts of Bitcoin holder and a client of 30 years without explanation. We've been hearing a lot about this. People who have been making crypto transactions and then the banks closing their accounts. Look that up, little Google search. You're going to pull up a lot of articles on that. Here is happening again. It says here, I mean, since when do they get the authority to control what you do with your capital? Right? I mean, that's at the point where you just take your business elsewhere. You take your capital elsewhere. If they believe that they're going to try to do that and exact that type of control over one's life, that's not right in any way, in my humble opinion. It says here, the National Australia Bank. Who are they deep with as far as bank coins? Australia is deep with XRP. Just type in on Google XRP in Australia or Ripple in Australia. You're going to see the partnerships pop up with your own eyes. It says the National Bank of Australia is reportedly closing the account of a longtime customer who is also a Bitcoin holder without providing a reason. They're really mad at the people, the regular people who got rich off Bitcoin and who are going heavily into Bitcoin. You see the higher ups, those people, you know, they think of themselves as the higher ups. They want to be the only ones who make that kind of money. If anyone's going to make money off Bitcoin, they want it to be them, not the regular people. So they always have this grudge against Bitcoin and Bitcoin holders, right? Very similar to XRP community. It says, according to a new Daily Mail report, the $455 billion NAB notified customer Shane Lucas, who is 49. Why do they put these people's ages out here like that? But it says he's 49. This person says that he has until October 14th to close his bank accounts, or the bank will do it for him. What? This is nuts. No reason was reportedly given, but the letter notification comes shortly after NAB announced a July crackdown on using bank services for crypto exchange purchases. You see, I was just saying this. The Daily Mail reports that the NAB would terminate, quote, transactions made to high risk cryptocurrency exchanges, unquote, in an effort to keep clients away from a, quote, scam epidemic. That's not their business. That's not their right. If you go to work and you sweat, you cry, you bleed your way through those shifts, 20, 30 years, whatever it is going to be, day in and day out, whatever you choose to do with your money, as long as it's legal, you should be able to do with your capital. These people are not parents. They're not your parents. They're not your God. They don't get to tell you what you do. So, I mean, yeah, I would be done with them. I would be done with their system and find another way to move my capital around. And I would ensure that those systems are the dominant ones in the future, and that no one has control over my capital that I worked so hard to earn. This shows you that these banks have gotten way out of control. And yes, I'm going to take the money from them 100%. That does not mean I have love or respect for them, because I do not. I do not. All right. So now, this article here is also from the cryptobasic.com, and it's titled, Expert Explains Why Ripple Didn't Add XRP to Liquidity Hub. I thought that was always kind of clear. Like, Ripple is still battling, the SEC, right? But I'll let them tell you here. Let's see if they say similar. So we're scrolling down a little bit here. It says SEC appeal hindering XRP addition to Ripple's liquidity hub. I think there's a lot of confusion on the clarity that XRP itself has achieved versus Ripple. I thought they made that clear that Ripple's use of XRP is what is still in question, right? It says reacting, attorney Morgan, Bill Morgan, we were very familiar with him, said although XRP has legal clarity, this is what I was saying, the issues surrounding Ripple's use, we read this in so many articles, but maybe others just are not privy to that. It says The issues surrounding Ripple's use and sale of the crypto asset have not been resolved, given the SEC's intent to appeal the court's ruling. So they have the actual tweet here. I'll read that from Bill Morgan. It says XRP has clarity as not itself a security, but Ripple's use or sales does not have final clarity given the SEC's intent to appeal. So they can't do that right now. It says if Ripple uses XRP in the liquidity hub, can it or its customers be certain this will not attract SEC enforcement? Exactly. Until the lawsuit and any appeal is finally resolved. So they have to wait. It's a waiting game. The SEC, these regulators have made us wait and wait. They are the ones to blame. They are the ones to be upset with, not Ripple, not each other. The SEC, place the blame and the anger where it belongs, if indeed you feel like it's necessary to generate such a feeling. It says here, it bears mentioning that the SEC is seeking permission to file an immediate appeal to the court's ruling on Ripple's programmatic sales of XRP and other distributions. All right, so there you have it. It's pretty straightforward there. So now, of course, this next article, we have a bunch of articles from Crypto Basics, so but I have to give them a shout out every time. CryptoBasic.com. This article is titled Former Ripple Director Refutes Claim that XRP Ledger is closed to other developers. Let's scroll down here. It says Injective Labs CEO claims XRPL is centralized. It says recently Cointelegraph published an opinion piece from Eric Chen, the CEO of Injective Labs. Chen argued that Ripple's chances of success will be much greater if it becomes, quote, open to developers from other blockchains, unquote. Well, why is this? I have a question as to why do these individuals from other blockchains and other projects continue to speak about Ripple instead of focusing on their own projects? And like I said, I'm asking a question. Does this person hold XRP? Is this person building on the XRPL? Is that what this company is? Because I don't know. It says, in the piece, Chen first cited that Ripple's ambition was to revolutionize cross-border payments by replacing SWIFT. It says he added Ripple aimed to introduce a more efficient payment process that eliminates the constraints of holiday and weekend delays. According to Chen, the ambitious goal led Ripple to embark on the formidable mission of building an entire system from the ground up. He further claimed Ripple encountered unexpected complexities. Well, okay, let me skip some of this. He's telling the whole story. We know the story. It says Ripple developer reacts. Now that's what I wanted to get to. Okay. Meanwhile, Matt Hamilton, we've heard that word before. Protocol Labs principal developer, advocate, and former Ripple engineer, shared a counter perspective to the claim. Hamilton particularly provided insights into the XRP ledger's long-standing history as an open system. According to Hamilton, XRPL has maintained its open nature for over a decade, allowing third parties to build on it without restrictions. He believes the openness fostered a collaborative environment, encouraging contributions from the broader crypto development community. Quote, the XRP ledger has been an open system for over a decade. Third parties have been able to freely build on it all this time. You see, when I hear stuff like that, I'm like, why are these other people saying the opposite? Have they not? I mean, I don't know. Let's just let me finish this little piece. It says, furthermore, I'm trying to be as respectful as possible. It just seems like some people sometimes just want to bring the XRPL down. It's like you don't need to. Just focus on your projects, whatever it is you have going on, and make that a success. Focus. Furthermore, the prominent developer called on Chen to fix the misrepresentation in the published article. He's saying it, not me, misrepresentation. Some proponents also noted that the XRPL have been open for development from other developers besides Ripple since inception. All right, there you have it. All right. So now this article here, finally an article from somewhere else, is from U.Today, and it's titled 8 Functions Demonstrated by Developers with XRPL DeFi. All right. Talk that DeFi to me. It says DexFi, a platform for non-custodial DeFi products based on XRP Ledger, has released a demo video to display its existing and upcoming functionalities. Through DexFi, users can exchange various XRPL-based assets like XRP, Sologenic, casino coin, and various synthetic coins in a non-custodial way. With this trading module, XRPL enthusiasts can enjoy checks. I don't know how they pronounce that. It says CEX, centralized exchange. You guys wrote that a little. What are you trying to do here? I mean, like, yeah, centralized exchange level. We're just gonna say the whole word so we don't make this a dirty channel. Yeah. It says, and experiment with various types of limit and market orders. How do you pronounce that CEX? Tell me the truth. Like, how do you pronounce that when you read that, right? DexFi's interface looks like that of a major centralized exchange with an order book, price charts, trading history, and so on. Through the quote-unquote swap module, visitors can convert XRPL-based assets in a single click, not unlike Uniswap and Pancake. DexFi allows users to set estimated price slippage before initiating a trade. Liquidity pools, we're skipping some. Liquidity pools, P2P loans, and more soon to come. Oh, I like it. All right, good. It says, besides existing trading and swap functions, DexFi is going to release a peer-to-peer lending protocol, liquidity pools for various XRPL-based assets, and fiat-pegged synthetics, and futures trading mechanism. XRPL enthusiasts asked the team about the possibility of adding advanced trading features like sophisticated order types. They have some more here, but we're going to leave that alone. You want to read the rest of that? Check out u.today. It's right up there on the front page, or you can just search for XRP on u.today. All right. Okay. So now we are moving on to this article here. We're going back to the cryptobasic.com. And it's titled, Should You Buy Ripple Stock or Invest in XRP? Why would I not have both? Right? I mean, well, let's see what they're talking about. It says here, taking to X, Metcross offered a perspective on the investment option that will prove more fruitful between the two, based on each person's conviction. It says, in particular, the crypto author suggested that individuals with a stronger faith in Ripple and its business model should consider investing in the company's shares. On the other hand, Metcross recommended investing in XRP for those who have more confidence in the XRP ecosystem and the XRP ledger blockchain. He underscored that XRP is a universal cryptocurrency. Yeah, talk that talk, sir. With versatile applications in open source technology accessible for anyone to leverage and develop upon. Says here, crypto community reacts. Bill Morgan, a well-known pro XRP attorney, shared a similar sentiment. Morgan commented that only Ripple itself can directly impact the value of its shares. In contrast, he pointed out that the XRPL platform allows unlimited developers to contribute and enhance the value of XRP through various use cases. Talk that talk, Mr. Morgan. Oh yeah, XRP to the moon when the time is right. They don't know what's coming, do they, Mr. Morgan? Oh yeah, they don't know. Yep, it's going to blow a whole lot of toupees and blazers off when that time comes. I'm not joking. I'm not kidding at all. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong, but we will see. Meanwhile, a Web3, I think a lot of bank coins are going to surprise people. It's going to shock people. Yeah, and on top of that, I know we have a lot of veterans. They've been in crypto for a long time. I know. We have a lot of newcomers also that didn't live through that last bull run and really see what occurred and feel all that money come in and just taste all that money. They don't have that money and that taste in the back of their mouth, on the back of their minds. Some of us do. And we're going to feast. So we look at it a little bit differently. It says, meanwhile, a Web3 software engineer shared a different belief between the two investment options. The developer argued that on a long-term scale, Ripple is a safer investment bet. He believes Ripple will become a financial behemoth in the coming years, positively impacting its shares. Using what? Upon what mechanism do they ride their way to the top? Because if they're just another run-of-the-mill payment company, I hate to say it, they're not going to go that far. But if they're leveraging XRP as this special asset, as a special liquidity asset, bridge currency, reserve currency, if it makes it that far, I mean, it does so many things. Traceability protocol. the tokenization of everything. If they utilize XRP will skyrocket. That's number one. Number two, it will keep Ripple being a special company. It will shine amongst all of these other dull run-of-the-mill companies. XRP, the XRPL payment channels are the best thing that they have to offer. So for Ripple to get anywhere, they are going to have to, anywhere significant, they're going to have to utilize their best weapon, which is XRP. It says here, however, he asserted that while an XRP investment has a better chance for high rewards, it constitutes a riskier investment option. Life is risky. Getting out the bed was risky. Getting in my car was risky today. Oh, yeah, it was definitely risky. Well, these people don't know how to drive. They're swerving all over the place here. You over to the left, you over to the right. Come on now, just drive in the middle. What are you scared of? That was risky. Yeah, eating some food is risky. You could choke. But we live anyway. Anyway, no risk, no reward. If that person doesn't climb up that mountain, they don't get the glory of planting that flag at the top of the mountain being the first. If people don't get on that rocket ship and go to the moon or something like that, if that's what you believe, they don't get to put that flag on the moon and say, we did this great thing here. If you don't step on that mat, if you don't throw that punch, you don't get the glory and victory unless you put yourself on the line. That's a risk. You don't get the glory of winning that fight, of winning that match. Some of us know what that means. That's life. All of these things, it's just a mirror of life. Life is risky. It's just a matter of how you want to roll the dice, how you want to leverage your risk. I laugh at risk. I'm not worried about that. Not worried about that at all. We're going to be wise, strategic, but risk doesn't pump fear into my heart. Not at all. Not at all. We've come too far. We've lived through too much. Risk. I laugh and I spit in the face of risk. Let's go. That's why I say let's go. Something wants to come against me. Something wants to pump fear into my heart. I say, come on, let's go. I face it head on every single time. Risk. I am the risk. I am the risk. That's how you get what I'm trying to convey, but that sounds a little bit not good. You're risky, Alphany. You ever try to give like an epic speech and it just completely unravels? You went for too long. Anybody who's been a coach knows how this goes, right? Listen, in my days of being a coach, I gave some epic speeches, and let me tell you something. And my guys, they followed the plan, and we dominated. I'm talking about we lost one time. We dominated, but a couple of those speeches, they definitely, definitely unraveled. All right. Anyway, let's move on here. We're getting through these articles. Don't worry. I'm just flowing today. I don't know how long the video is going to be. People don't have to watch the whole thing. They can just click on the chapters that they desire to watch. But a lot of people don't think that way. They approach me in conversation as though they're forced to watch the entire video or nothing at all. The video's too long. They won't watch the video at all. I mean, to each his own. I can respect that decision, but I still feel like you can still watch the video. Just watch a piece of it. Why not? It's all good content. I'm giving you article after article, right? But sometimes I just want to flow because I won't get all the articles in. And I'm trying to give people their money's worth, their quality. I'm trying to give them quality. I'm trying to give them their time's worth. So now this article here, once again, is from thecryptobasic.com. And it's titled, Germany's largest bank to offer crypto custody services. I also know that a lot of people just listen to my show like it's a podcast. So it being a little bit longer really doesn't affect them. It says here, Germany's largest bank is expanding its foothold in the digital asset industry, recognizing its potential to morph into a multi-trillion-dollar financial market. So even Deutsche Bank is recognizing mass adoption is on the horizon. And mass adoption, we keep hearing big money entities saying trillions are coming. But who was saying it early on? I was saying that early on, trillions are coming. Now, it's coming a little bit slower because all the regulators jumped in the way, blocking us, getting in our way, stopping our fun. Heck, they're even stopping Bitcoin right now, right? But it doesn't change the truth. The trillions are coming. So it's a multi-trillion-dollar financial market. Deutsche Bank's global head of security services, Paul Maley, in a statement noted that the emerging space, quote, is expected to encompass trillions of dollars of assets, unquote. Which assets are they going to trust the most? The bank coins, the legit projects, and some utility coins. I would throw Polygon in there. Vechain is going to play. Vechain is going to play. Things that have a serious use case, right? It says expected to encompass trillions of dollars of assets, unquote, and become a top priority for investors and companies. I should have read this article first. This is a good one. I was caught between saying good and great. I was like, this is a good one. Deutsche Bank is positioning itself for such a future. Exactly. So while everybody else is leaving crypto, these big shots are getting in position to absorb those trillions. It says in June, the financial institution applied for a digital asset custody license for Germany's financial and securities market watchdog BaFin. The bank has also undertaken digital asset research projects, including a study highlighting the efficiency of using XRP for global payments. Listen, I think I'm going to tell you one that people are underestimating. My humble opinion, not financial advice. People are underestimating Algorand. They are. They don't see what's coming. You think Algorand stopped with that insanely brilliant team they have? You think they stopped making partnerships? Or maybe they just stopped making the big announcements for a while, lay low a little bit. Algorand, I believe, is going to come out of nowhere like a whirlwind and shock the world, especially in the next bull run. But we shall see. If we ever get regulatory clarity in the United States, Algorand is going to dominate. So this article here is from cryptonews.com and it's titled, Today in Crypto, Polygon launches phase 0 towards Polygon 2.0. Ripple opens up liquidity hub to Brazil and Australia. All right, let's find out what's going on here. I enjoy Polygon and what they're doing. I think they're going to be big in the future as well. They're one of our original utility coins. It says Polygon Labs announced the launch of phase 0 of its road to Polygon 2.0, which focuses on 4 main updates to the protocol. Initiation of Matic to POL upgrade, POL becoming the native gas token for POS. It says POL becoming the staking token for POS, and the launch of the staking layer, enabling validators to secure numerous chains in Polygon 2.0 ecosystem. Polygon 2.0 aims to scale Ethereum block space to create the value layer of the internet, providing unlimited scalability and unified liquidity. So Polygon is doing major things. I'm glad to see that. Let's move on here. So we return to the cryptobasic.com for a Vechain article. It says here, Vechain and Vtho surge on Coinbase listing as social dominance soars. All right. It says enterprise-focused blockchain Vechain has seen the value of its native tokens. Vechain and Vthor increased significantly in the past 48 hours. The price surge is probably is down right now, I would think. Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't checked the charts at all, but usually things happen very fast. So the price surge is largely linked to a Coinbase listing for these assets 3 months after the exchange added them to a listing roadmap. So they actually have a tweet here. It's from September the 12th. It says Coinbase will add support for Vechain and Vthor on the Vechain network. Do not send this asset over other networks or your funds may be lost. Okay. They have to provide that clarity, I suppose. So launched in 2015, Vechain operates as a dual token model where Vt serves as the primary token used for moving value across the network. Vtho is labeled as a secondary token that users spend on paying network transaction fees, but can also now trade on Coinbase. I have a ton of Vtho, ton of Vechain. This is the price of I believe in them. They have a huge ecosystem. We just need global regulatory clarity. Vechain will play. It will play. It will run. It will do very well. In my humble opinion, we'll see. So the price of Vt, not financial advice. The price of Vt jumped over 12% following the confirmation of the Coinbase listing, with Vtho seeing a higher increase of over 70%. Where the heck was I? Where was I? I mean, this last week was rough, to be fair. So I wasn't looking at the charts almost at all. It was an extremely busy week. Lots of work this week. So, yeah, I had a lot of business to do. I got a lot of projects I'm working on. So I haven't been able to look, but This is 70% increase. Really? That happened? VEET rebounded from recent lows near 1 cent to set a new local high of 0.0117. VETHO, on the other hand, increased from 0.0008 to 0.00166 over the same timeline. Really? I gotta go. I have to go check some things. I bet I'm pretty sure it came down by now. I'm pretty sure. It is noteworthy that VEET and VETHO have paired gains with an increase 1.4% and 30% respectively in the past 24 hours. VEET trades at 0.016 while VETHO hovers around 0.0013 at the time of writing. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that's changed dramatically as of right now. You know, things happen fast in the crypto sphere, very fast. So now let's see, we're going to end off here. I have like 5 more articles. So we are going to end off with a little bit of gold news that I held over from yesterday. If this article loads up here. All right. So this is from kitco.com and it's titled Gold Prices Surge to Session Highs After New York Fed Survey Rises to 1.9 in September. It says gold prices rallied to new session highs after the latest data from the New York Federal Reserve shows stabilization of activity within its region's manufacturing sector. The regional central bank said Friday that its Empire State Manufacturing Survey's General Business Conditions Index rose from 1.9 in September, up nearly 21 points from August reading of -19. What? What is going on in the world today? So the data was stronger than expected. I would suppose so. As consensus forecasts were looking for the headline index to remain a contractionary territory with a smaller improvement to -10 after August saw the survey's first negative reading since May. The gold market saw a delayed rally following the better than expected manufacturing data, and prices are now setting new session highs. Spot gold last traded at $1,926.54 an ounce, up 0.80% on the day. So the report highlighted broad-based improvement throughout the sector. So that's very good news there. So now that you have that information, what are you going to do with it? I know what I'm going to do with it. So until next time, let's get to the money.